Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. And you take a look at this home team. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's George in at the point. Jordan is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Grant, then it's Porter, and it's Drummond in at the center. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
And that one's good by Porter.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
George passes to Sexton. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here is McDaniel. Grant outside. Pass to Jordan. Left side, Porter. McDaniels dishes to Porter. 4 on the shot clock. Tries from 10, and it's good for 2. Porter's got his second bucket.
You got to push Porter Jr. out of the paint because he's so skilled at capitalizing down there.
Right side, Sexton. He's off on that one. Jordan looking it over. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
George double teamed. Outside Collins. Sexton on the wing. Sexton can't get that one to drop.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
With the second effort, and Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
Love how Jordan uses his jumping ability on the offensive boards. I mean, this guy just does not give up.
The kick out to Porter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And how about a look at the most recent power ranking? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. You look at the Nuggets. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, right now, for this home ball club, they've used the doubters as fuel for this season's strong showing. Night after night, each guy plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Another miss by Utah. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. 6 points for Michael Porter.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now, here's Markkanen. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Will it go? The Jazz again can't hit it.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
That one falls. Porter's got 8.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. with this quick break, we can show you the list of the most explosive shooting guards in the NBA so far. You look at Jordan, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And it's his explosiveness that jumps right out at you. I mean, he exploits gaps in the defense better than any player in the league. If there's an opening, he'll find it.
Yeah, and you need that kind of burst from the off-guard position, and boy, does he ever give it to him. I mean, he's a constant threat and a potent weapon.
And I like that. Markkanen needs to play like a 7-footer because he's got the talent, but he also has a pretty strong frame when he wants to use it.
Now, here's Porter. He's got 8, and that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. George against Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 9-point game. Outside, George. Pass to Markkanen. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Jordan. Here's Grant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy's a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk.
Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
Here's George. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And George drops them both. And the home team has possession. They're leading by 8. Last time they met was in Utah, where they beat the Jazz.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight, to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
And things seem to be getting tougher for the big spending teams, Clark, but we're seeing a lot of them go all in before the toughest penalties take effect.
Yeah, you know, the frozen pick provision kicks in next season, and the season after that, luxury taxes ramp way up. Powerhouse teams trying to make hay while the sun shines is a pretty good strategic business move, but the landscape is certainly changing.
And that one falls for Collins.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays his role well, and an efficient player because of it.
Hachimura is checked in for Grant.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Now here's McDaniel. Still scoreless. Porter finds Drummond. Back to Porter. Here's McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Jordan, that's for 2. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Jordan's got 8 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now, here's Markkanen. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Sexton kicks to Collins. Another miss by Utah.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
Man, that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter. And Porter Jr. is a gifted scorer. I mean, one who possesses really good size and length that makes it hard for defenses to reel him in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Hendricks is checked in, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Colin Sexton. Here's Hendricks. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Porter. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. George against Jordan. Over George. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Jordan's got 10 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And the Jazz call time here. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Hendricks. He's covered by Thompson. Got a piece of it. 6 to shoot. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Jordan following the bucket by the Jazz. He gets it in there.
Not surprising at all to see Jordan piling up points, playing with a lot of determination and grit and insisting on being aggressive looking for his shots.
Now, here's Collins. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Clippers.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Pass to Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome.
Jazz trail by 9. Here's George. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Now, here's George. Kessler with it. Guarded by Robinson. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And it's George missing. Pippen with it. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Jordan. Goes up from the top of the key, and it falls over the rim and in.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Clarkson outside. And here's Collins to the left side wing. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Jazz with some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Filipowski comes in for Collins. And it's Mills in for George. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Jordan on the wing. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Jordan. To the paint. Hachimura, no good. Jazz trail by 11. Shots good by Mills.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Now Pippen. Thompson outside. Pass to Jordan. Shoots over Clarkson. Misses off the right iron.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Thompson comes with the double team. Eubanks the pass to Hendricks. Hachimura grabs the miss. We've got 1:28 left here in the opening quarter. On the wing, Jordan. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside Jordan. Beyond the arc. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Clarkson. Still yet to score. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Curry's checked in for Jordan. Sexton, he's checked in for the Jazz. Pass to Hendricks. Outside, Sexton. Now, here's Clarkson, guarded by Curry. Clock at 4. Here's Hendricks. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hendricks has got 7.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Pippen kicks to Hachimura. Pass to Robinson. Outside Pippen. Now here's Thompson. They grab their own miss. A slam dunk by Robinson.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Mitchell Robinson, shooting 1.
On the free throw, no good. Jazz trail by 11. Here's Clarkson. Sexton the pass to Eubanks. Jazz passing it around. To the middle. Here's Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's Curry outside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 9. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Michael Porter's out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And for the Jazz, Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. Lepowski's out there with Drew Eubanks. And it's Hendricks in at the small forward.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
Now, here's Sexton. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Clippers. A jump hook, and there's another one for the Jazz.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pippen kicks to Grant. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. It's good. Porter's got 15.
And you know Porter Jr.'s teammates are just loving the role he's on, and they're going to do everything they can to keep him rolling.
And here's Sexton. He's got 5. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Down low. Ball stolen. Here's Hendricks. Defended by Pippen. Here's Eubanks. Robinson with the block. Pippen feeling it out a bit. With his first shot attempt, a rebound by the Jazz. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Here's Curry following the basket by Colin Sexton. Shoots over Clarkson. A shot by Curry, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Back to Clarkson. The tray. The rebound by Grant.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now, here's Grant. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
And so he makes both from the line.
And, you know, with more responsibility, Grant has really blossomed. A dynamic two-way threat who wants to continue to get better.
And the Jazz call time here. Chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Jazz. They're down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement. Clarkson passes to Eubanks. Porter with the steal. And here's the break. Grant kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Grant, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Outside Curry. 4 on the clock. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And that one good from Clarkson.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Grant outside. Sexton against Curry. That's tipped. One-on-one fast break. Here's Filipowski. Out to Clarkson. Kept alive. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
2 points. That one goes. Porter's got 17 now.
Well, you must respect Porter Jr.'s scoring ability. I mean, he is terrific connecting from the mid-range.
Here's Sexton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Grant outside. Pass to Looney. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porter. Looney passes to Curry. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Hendricks. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And so here's the home team. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
A quick look at some of the numbers for Jeremy Grant.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Jordan outside. Looney kicks to Thompson. Pass to McDaniels. Over Kessler. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 3. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
Jordan. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here's Juzang. Over Jordan. Juzang can't hit.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's Clarkson following the basket by Michael Jordan. Collins a screen on McDaniel. Clarkson up top. McDaniel's defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Clarkson. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
Nice counter move by Clarkson. The defense plays him to take it to the rack. He floats one in on him instead.
Fades back. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Juzang. He has yet to score. Clarkson with the ball. Shoots over McDaniel. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Jordan against Clarkson. Jordan down low. He gets that one. Jordan's got 26 points. Utah's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Clarkson. Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. Here's Hendricks. Clarkson taking his time here. Shoots over McDaniel. Clarkson missing again.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Thompson dishes to Jordan. Now Thompson. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Chicago. McDaniels passes to Jordan. Over Hendricks. The shot's good from Jordan. 28 points for him.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack. But they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And the shot goes in.
And one thing you love about Collins as a scorer, he's efficient. His numbers from the field and from three are consistent year to year.
Now, here is Jordan. This game, an incredible scoring display for him.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Let's take a moment to see the squads that have been the most dominant on the glass this season.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
Gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Here's Jordan, and it's sent back by Kessler. McDaniels against Markkanen. Sexton for three. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. And it's in there. McDaniels got his first bucket in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
That's a 2 from Sexton. Gets an open look and hits. Sexton's got 11 points.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
McDaniels kicks to Hachimura. McDaniels passes to Hachimura. Outside Jordan. Over George. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's George. Great D that time from Jordan.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Spins. Converts after the nice spin. And that's now 30. Points for Michael Jordan.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
Now here is Hachimura. Scoreless thus far. A fader. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Collins dishes to George. Kessler setting the pick for George. His 3-pointers off the mark. Doing extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
Pass to Collins. Puts up a 3. George, no good. And feeling it offensively in the second quarter, they're shooting 60%. Michael Jordan on the wing, defended by George. Jordan outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. They're up by 10. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Welcome, everybody. Before we get into tonight's game, we will be breaking down who's hot and who's not on our midseason power rankings.
Look here now at Utah. I think we know at this point how good this team can be, and that is not very good, Ernie.
Look at Kenny over here reading like a third grader. Hard to disagree, but this team is bunk.
Bunk?
Bunk?
I said it. Bunk.
Bunk? Hey, define bunk.
It's a dunk, but a bad dunk. Bunk.
Ooh. And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Utah Jazz.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from three. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
Not everybody can be like the Jet, though, who shot a career 40% from behind the line.
39.9%. That half year in Atlanta killed it, Ernie.
I would agree with that.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
They've got McDaniels. Grant is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Jordan in at the shooting guard. And for the Jazz, the guard pair, it's George and Sexton. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. And it's Kessler in at the center position. Here's Sexton, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Kessler a screen on Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Kessler, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Here's Markkanen. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Sexton against McDaniel. Jordan kicks to McDaniel. Back to Jordan. Pass to Drummond. Inside. And finished off by McDaniel.
McDaniel's going upstairs with an athletic move.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. A 12-point game. Markkanen passes to George. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Sexton with it. On the wing, George. McDaniels defending. And Kessler throws it down.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Jordan, that's for 2. And they cash in right away. With a quick shot. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
And just the ability to stop on a dime and then quickly rise and fire. This is how Jordan gets the separation he needs.
Now, here's Collins. He's got 6. Markkanen a screen on McDaniel. The 3 from George. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Grant on the wing. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Grant's got 5 now.
I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. If he senses the defense is playing off him, as the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
And the Jazz call time here.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Collin Sexton. His last 10 games, he's putting up about 20 points per game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Good work there as it goes. Jordan's got 38 points.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Outside, Sexton bangs home the trifecta. He's got 16.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
McDaniels passes to Jordan. Back to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And George gets it to go.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's got 6. Pass to Jordan. He got it again. Sensational.
Oh, another extraordinary effort from him. But we've come to expect this now.
Yeah, he's now tied for the 5th most 40-point games over a single season. Setting expectations extremely high. And George gets it to go.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Porter against Markkanen. Here's McDaniels. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Collins kicks to Markkanen. Pass to Kessler. Now Collins. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
George, so sweet to watch in the air. What a treat.
Jazz trail by 13. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Collins. Lets it go with a 3. And rebounded by McDaniel.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Porter dishes to Jordan. Drummond with it. He's covered by Kessler. Sexton against Jordan. Over Sexton. Jordan can't get it to go. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the 3rd quarter got underway. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Shams, we really appreciate the update. We know how detailed you are. Thanks so much. And here's Sexton, following the 3-pointer by Michael Jordan. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And finished off by Collins.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
Sexton against McDaniel. Pass to Porter. Jordan outside. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Thursday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for that game against San Antonio, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Hendricks is checked in, and it's Clarkson in for George. Here's Porter, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Porter's got 19 points.
That mid-range distance, not a problem for Porter Jr. Such a smooth release.
Pass to Kessler. Outside, Sexton. Now Markkanen. The shot's good. Markkanen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Porter. He's got 19. Outside Jordan. Over Sexton. The shot by Jordan, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Down by 12. On the wing, Jordan. He's guarded by Markkanen.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Clarkson against McDaniel. Here's Hendricks. He's got 10. And here's Clarkson. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Porter finds McDaniel. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there. Getting the bucket and has a chance for one more.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Jazz trail by 14. Markkanen with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. At the top of the key, Eubanks. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. A three-pointer is right on target. Markkanen's got 7 points here in this quarter.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
The three from Bogdanovic. Here's Looney. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to McDaniels. Left side, Grant. Over Hendricks. No good from Grant. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Clarkson for three. Bogdanovic grabs the miss.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Grant outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, it's fun watching Grant go to work down there. I mean, making the defense try to get aggressive with him, and then he wins that battle.
Filipowski, he's checked in for the Jazz. And Grant drops them both. Jazz trail by 13. 1:33 left here in the third quarter. Clarkson for three. Eubanks. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Here's Shed. Clock at 6. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Shed's got his first points in this one.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Thompson passes to Grant. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Curry's checked in for Bogdanovich. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered closely. Looking to get back on track here, and the layup is up and in. Clarkson's got 12 in the game.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Here's Shed. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 11. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so here's the home team. At one point, they led by 16. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. They've got Looney. Seth Curry is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot.
First team foul. At the line.
And the first one drops.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
He's perfect from the line this time.
What you can't help but notice this half is how good they've been from the free throw line. Lights out.
Poked loose. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Here's Filipowski. Here's Clarkson. He goes up again, and it's Looney with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Clarkson banked in off the glass.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. 11-point game. Pass to Filipowski. Knocked loose. And they're moving it up. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Clarkson outside. Here's Filipowski. He's covered by Thompson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First free throw is good.
Kyle Filipowski taking 2 shots.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Now, here's Clarkson. And that one, good. Clarkson's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Here's Shed. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Curry, good.
That's Curry's shot there. I mean, he's out there to catch and fire away when he's got room.
So it's Utah now, trailing by 13. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Juzang. Shoots over Curry, and there's another one for the Jazz.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Shed. He's covered by Clarkson. Thompson right side. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Thompson, so pure as a shooter. I mean, he gets that mid-range look, and he's not going to hesitate to let it go.
Clarkson outside to the inside. Here's Filipowski, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your home team.
The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Looney nails both of them. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Clarkson outside. Shoots. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Here's Shed. Pass to Looney. Rebounded by the Jazz. Eubanks got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Curry brings the double to the left wing. Eubanks the pass to Clarkson. Another miss by Utah.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Thompson in the corner. Off target from 3-point range.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And the foul called on Isaiah Collier. That's his first foul. The Jazz making a switch here.
Lowry Markkanen.
Here's Shed. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
A nice shot by George.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Here's Shed, defended by George. 13 feet away. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
They get it back from the arc. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Thompson. Nails the wide-open jump shot. 10 points for Klay Thompson.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
George with the ball. Collins wide open. He fires. Off the mark. Had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here we go. One-on-one. And the shot is good. Highsmith got his first 2 points.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's George, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Pass to Thompson. Unloads. The rebound by the Jazz. Clarkson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Markkanen inside the line. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Here's Shed. That's to Curry. 6 to shoot. Nice form on the 20-footer.
You know, this is a shot that Seth can make. Give him some separation, and he's going to make it.
George passes to Collins. And it's Looney with the rebound. Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Highsmith drains it from beyond the arc. Highsmith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Now George, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Back to George. Pass to Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Shed. Outside Curry. Rebound, Utah. Now Clarkson. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Thompson for 3. Kessler with the rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Markkanen passes to Collins. To the paint, looking for Clarkson. He gets it there. And the lead is down inside single digits. 18 points for Jordan Clarkson.
A little playmaking there from Collins. Nice to see him setting others up.
Pass to Highsmith. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The Jazz call timeout. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. Now, coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Markkanen sets the pick for George. Pass to Sexton. Another miss by Utah. Gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. George against Jordan. There's the drive. Drummond dishes to Jordan. Porter passes to Jordan. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. Jordan's got 47 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Markkanen. Kessler screen on McDaniel. And here's George for three. They get it back. From deep, Collins. That one, no good.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Jordan drives in. Takes it off the glass. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now here's Markkanen. And the 3 ball is good. Markkanen's got 18 points now here in the second half.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
Here's McDaniels. Jordan up top. And another one falls.
And the 50-point games continue to add up for him.
Well, every game takes him closer to the next benchmark. Next up, second place all time.
And Wilt had 30 games of 50 points or more back in 1963. And that number gets closer and closer with games like this.
46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Jordan. Can't hit that one. And it's Utah's ball. 15-point game. Sexton kicks to George. Back to Sexton. Kessler setting the pick for Sexton. Down low. That shot missing.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fit guys off and get those rebounds.
And so they get the victory here at home. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Michael Jordan.